The previous class we discussed about HTML introduction, okay, HTML editors, HTML attributes, okay, HTML paragraphs and headings. So in this session, I would like to explain HTML styles, sorry, HTML formatting elements and HTML quotations and HTML comments. Coming to the styles, okay. See, we get a interview questions like how many ways to insert styles in HTML document. Okay, so no matter they can ask any other way. Okay, you can say only we have three ways of styles we can include in HTML, not only in HTML, in CSS also. Okay, only we have three ways of styles available. So one is inline style sheet, inline style, internal style sheet, internal style, also called as or external style sheet. Sorry, embedded style sheet, embedded style, and we have a external style sheet. Okay, so these three will be available in HTML. Only is inline, internal, and external. Okay, so before going to explain about this inline, internal, and external, so I would like to explain like the CSS rule. So you should know the CSS rule for writing this style document. Okay, so basically CSS rule is declared like selector, okay, followed by flower brackets. So here we'll write a property name value. So property and value. So this is a basic rule of CSS. Okay, so selector in the sense it will be a tag selector. Okay, so it will be a class selector, it will be a ID selector, ID or class. Okay, it will be a different types of selectors. Okay, we have a 10 selectors available in CSS. So later we will discuss about these selectors. Okay, so this is actually a rule while writing the CSS. A CSS contain a selector and the property and value. Okay, this is also called as the whole block. The property and value is also called as a declaration block. Declaration block. Okay, so this is a CSS rule we have, and also I'd like to explain some CSS properties. Okay, so first is a font properties. So first one is a font properties. In the font we have font size. So font size is the one in order to increase the size of the text. Okay, we will use a font size. So in this font size we will write the numbers or numericals, and also text we can write, and we can write the percentages. Okay, so we can write centimeters, millimeters, whatever you want you can write here in the font size. So let me explain some examples like 20 pixels. So this is a numerical, and you can also write small, xx small, large, okay, x large, like this you can also write. And also we have like you can write 90 percentage, You can also write 40 centimeters, okay, millimeters, inches, pecos. Okay, different types of units we can write for this fonts properties. Okay, so remember this property. Font size is a property not to increase the text size. Okay, next we have font weight property. Font weight property. So font weight property not to increase the thickness of the font. Okay, so for this we have bold, bolder, okay, normal, along with we have numbers. Okay, so the boldness starts from the numbers here. You can write 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, and 900. Okay, so instead of writing this bold, bolder, normal, you can directly write these numbers. Okay, so this number, based upon the number, the boldness will be start. Okay, like the thickness will be add to the fonts. Next thing is a font family. Font family is the one, okay, in order to change the look and feel of the font. Okay, so in this we have two types of fonts will be available. Later we'll explain. So like a generic font family and fallback fonts. So in that also we have a serif fonts is there, sans serif fonts is there. Okay, we'll explain. There's very big concept in CSS. Okay, so right now just write a font family. We have like cursive and Tahoma. Okay, Arial, Vardhana, Times New Roman. So this comes under this font families. And next thing is font family weight. Okay, this is enough for in HTML. And next we have a text properties. So for this text properties we have, so first thing we have a color. Okay, and we have this some background color. Okay, so color and background color. Or next we will use, yeah, this is enough. Okay, font properties and text properties. In the text we use the color, and also this is a background properties comes. This comes under the background properties. Okay, in background properties we use this background color. Okay, so we use these three properties in HTML will make the visualization of our document. Okay, so remember this thing and remember this CSS rule here, selector property and value. Okay, now coming to here, inline style sheet, internal style sheet, or external style sheet. Okay, so first priority goes to the inline style sheet. This is a first priority. Okay, and the second priority goes to this. I'll give some numbers here, and the third priority goes to this external CSS. Okay, I'll explain why this priority level. Okay, so inline CSS, how we can write the inline CSS. So inline CSS in the sense you can write the syntax like this, tag name. Okay, this is a tag name, and in that we will write this attribute here. We use the global attribute. Okay, style is a global attribute in order to apply different types of combinations for the text. Okay, like you can apply colors, we can apply font size, we can apply this background colors. Okay, using this attribute. So attribute is a key and value pair. Okay, we always write in the starting tag only. Okay, so in this style we will write here property value. Okay, so we can write like this. This is a syntax for writing the inline style sheet and the tag name close. Okay, so example, you can take some paragraph. Okay, so paragraph close. Inside of paragraph, just write here some text. Okay, for this text, I need to apply a color. Okay, so we can take here style and the property. So here, so in the text properties, we have a color is. Okay, we need to add the property name color. Yeah, so here I'm just adding this color. Okay, you can take here red or white or green, different types of colors. Okay, so like this you can write this inline style sheet. Okay, let me see an example. So go to this Visual Studio, create a new file. Now you can save the file with html styles.html. Write a program, just remove this one. So this is html styles. So before going to explain about the styles, we'll explain comments. Okay, so usually comments are ignored statements. Okay, so we use it to hide the unwanted data code, unwanted data, or else code. We can use the comments here. Okay, so comments are non-executable statements. Okay, so basically in HTML there are two types of comments available here. One is a single line comment, another one is a multiple line comments. Okay, single line comments and multiple line comments. So comments we will write like this in HTML. Okay, comment like this. Okay, so this is a single line comments. Multiple line in the sense the same comment written for multiple lines is called as a multiple line comments. Okay, now let me go to this Visual Studio. So here I'm using a inline style sheet, right? Let me make a comments here. So in order to place a comments here, you can directly write here like this, and you can type, there you get a comment. So I'll show the shortcut there. Just use a control question mark. Okay, we'll get the comments. So this is an inline style sheet. Inline style sheet. Okay, so for this inline style sheet, let me take one paragraph. Okay, I'm taking some text here. Right click, open in default browser. Let me run this one on the browser. Okay, so this is a text we have. This is the text we have. So for this text, I need to apply some color. I need to apply font size. Okay, I need to change the font family also. Okay, now go to this Visual Studio Code. So attribute always written in the starting tag only. Attribute comes under key and value pair. So this is a starting tag we have. Okay, so take some space here and just write style. Okay, and inside of style we need to add the property. So first thing I need to add the color for this one. COLOR color and blue. So I'm just adding a blue color for this. Let me go to this browser. Just reload this page. So there you get the blue color here. I'm trying to add one more property. Okay, that is I need to increase the size of the font. So if you want to add one more property, no need to take any style tag. Okay, no need to take any another properties. Okay, just you can use this semicolon here and directly you can add the property font size. Okay, so in the font size I'll explain here large, larger, medium, small, small, extra small, percentages, cap, inches, different types of units we can apply here. So just apply here. I'm just applying 40 pixels font, sorry, 50 pixels. Okay, let me go to this browser, just reload this page. So there you get 50 pixels of font size. Okay, now I need to add a font family for this one. So if you want to add the font family, you can directly add this here, font family. Okay, so here a lot of font families will be available. I just apply some cursive. Go to this browser once, just reload this page. Okay, so there you get here the cursive font family. Okay, so this is the inline style. Okay, so this is a property value, property value, property value. Okay, so this is a CSS tool for inline style sheet. Okay, next thing is the internal style sheet. Okay, so for the internal style sheet, so we use a style tag, especially while writing this internal style sheet. So we can always keep the CSS in the style tag only for internal. Okay, so followed by the selector and property and value. Suppose if you want to apply styles for this H1, I'm taking some H1 here. Okay, I need to apply some styles for this H1. Okay, so for H1 we can directly write here as a tag selector. Okay, tag selector followed by property value. Okay, so like this you can write here internal style sheet. Let me go to this Visual Studio. So in a head section, I'll just create here internal style sheet. Internal style sheet, and here we will write style tag. Okay, see, no matter you can write n number of styles here, and no matter you can place either in the body section, either in the head section. Okay, so you can place this internal style sheet in the body also. Okay, in head section also. Why I'm especially paste this one in head section in the sense, so it will create a lot of confusion, like where is the code and where is the styles. Okay, so it look like clumsy. Okay, so that the reason I'm just adding this one in the heading head section. Okay, now I'm using the tag selector. So what is the tag here? H1 is a tag, right? I'm just adding here H1 as a tag selector, and I need to add the property here. Sorry, color red. Okay, see, whereas inline style sheet followed by the style and followed by the double quotes on the inside of this property and value. So here there is no double quotes, just we can write the style tag. Okay, for H1 I'm just writing here property name value and followed by the semicolon. And next we will add one more property, font size. Font size, so basically H1 is a 32 pixels, right? Just write some 60 pixels font size. So go to this browser, just reload this page. So we'll get here red color with this 60 pixels font size. And next thing is the external style sheet. So same external style sheet in the sense, so we are writing the style tag inside of the, we'll write the tag selector property value, right? So we will write only this file in external. Okay, now we can create one new file. Now we can save the file with the .css, and you can keep this CSS rule. We can place this one inside of in external CSS. Okay, let me go to this Visual Studio, create a new file. Okay, now we can save the file with style.css. Okay, so for external CSS, we need to save the file with file name.css. Okay, so you can choose a different file name .css and you can save this file. Okay, so I created this style sheet. Now, how do you link up with this style sheet here? So for creating a link there, you just write here external style sheet link. Okay, relation. REL stands for relation. What type of relation it is? It is a style sheet. Okay, and followed by href, hyperreference. So href is an attribute. Okay, relation also it's an attribute. Okay, href is an attribute. It states that like it will refer from one page to another page. Okay, hyperreference. So whenever user click on this link or something, it just refer to the another page here. So in href we need to write this resource path in the sense like your file name. Okay, so in the href I just write here style.css. Okay, so I told you we have an optional attribute, right? So that is a type attribute. Okay, so this is a purely optional. Okay, type, this is text by css. Okay, so like this we can create a external css link here. Okay, link, relation, href and type. Okay, if you remove also not a problem, this one. Okay, this is a purely optional. We need to write here link, relation and href. Now I need to apply a background color for this body. Okay, so for body section I'm taking directly as a body. This is a tag selector. Just write here some property and value. So I'm using this background color property. Okay, some color here. Now, so go to this browser, just reload this page. So there you go. We just apply a background color here. Okay, so like this we can insert three ways of styles in HTML document. Okay, so I told you that the first priority goes to the inline and next priority goes to this internal and external. See, suppose I'm taking some h2 tag. Okay, so this is welcome to welcome to hypertext markup language. Okay, so I'm taking some text here for h2. I'm just applying. So first we will run this one on the browser. So go to this browser, just reload this page. So this is an h2 text. Okay, now sorry, now we'll just apply some color for this. So I just apply some violet color here. Okay, and trying to apply some font size 70 pixels. Now go to this browser once, just reload this page. Okay, say here. So there you get 70 pixels font size and violet color. Now what happened in the sense? See, when I'm trying to apply inline for h2. Okay, just apply style. Okay, just apply color orange and also the font size 30 pixels. Okay, for same h2 tag I just apply inline style sheet. Before that I've already applied this internal style sheet here. Now go to this browser, just reload this page. No matter you can write the internal style sheet, it is always taking as a inline style sheet only. See, okay, so whenever the inline is absent, whenever we will didn't write inline for this one, so at the time only it will take as a internal. Okay, now the same thing, the same, I'll cut this one, or else I'll copy this one. Okay, I'll copy, I'll paste in external style sheet. Okay, so I'll place in external style sheet. So for this external style sheet, let me change this color for this. Okay, I'm just changing the color for this one here, and font says let me make it to 40. Okay, now I just make a comments here. So if you want to make a comments, you can select this one, control question mark. This is a CSS comments. Okay, it will add a comments for your code. Now go to this browser, just reload this page. Okay, it's just applicable for only 40 pixels external style sheet. Okay, now we'll just enable this one. Okay, now this internals will be applied. Okay, so like this priority level of this styles will be classified. So got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next we have another concept like HTML formatting elements. Okay, so HTML formatting elements in the sense without using much CSS, only we can use the tag names. Okay, we can apply a different types of styles for this text here. Okay, so there are 10 types of formatting elements available in HTML. Okay, and we also have more formatting elements, that is a deprecated elements. Okay, so basically the formatting elements like we have a bold tag, bold. Okay, so bold is stands for B, italic I, strong, strong, emphasize the text em. Okay, small tag, insert and delete, insert tag, delete tag. Okay, superscript and subscript, subscript and superscript. Okay, so these are that, along with we have a mark tag as well. These are the formatting elements available in HTML. Okay, so along with we have underline tag is there. This is a deprecated element, and along with we have pre tag is there. Pre is also called as an formatting text, and this is also called as a formatting elements. But this UL, so underline tag is eliminated from HTML. Okay, it's a deprecated elements, so nobody using this underline here. Okay, now this now we'll see the examples for this one. Let me create a new file here. Now I can save the file with the formatting elements, formatting.html. HTML formatting elements. Okay, so for this formatting elements, let me take one comments here. Like first one is bold and strong. See, both the nature will be the bold only. Okay, both the nature will be the same, but bold is used for blindly for all the paragraphs. So like all this, and strong is if you gives important text only for important will use for the strong. Okay, now let me take here one paragraph. Okay, so before that, let me take one internal style sheet. Okay, let me take style tag. So in that, let me take body. Okay, I just want to apply some global font size. Okay, so body ki global ga font apply చేయాలనుకున్నా. So that I'll take the body, just write font size 30 pixels is enough. Okay, so once we can write a body font size 30 pixels, this will be applicable for whole elements. So body lo rase anni elements ki it's just applicable for whole the body elements. Okay, so here I'm just writing the cat is, will write pet animal. Okay, the same thing we will write the line is, we'll write king of jungle. Okay, right click open in default browser. Okay, so both the nature will be the same thing, like, okay, and strong is used for some important text. Okay, and bold is used for all the text we can write. Okay, whenever you can get bold, we will write here. And the same thing we have italic also. Italic and emphasize the text. Okay, so this is also by nature both are same, the thing same like italic format only. Let me use italic I and em. Let me take one paragraph. Just take here I. So remember this thing, all formatting elements are inline elements.